trying to do? I'm trying to get my key in the thing. Calm down.
Trying to get your motor running. There you go. Merry Christmas already recording.
Oh. Okay, Jade, we're fixing to go get you. Hee hee. Surprise!
Who's that? That's your daddy. That's your daddy.
Hey, baby, look. Turn that way. Hey.
What's up?
Yeah. Mama, get some still pictures for Cheryl. Cheryl wants one to her phone.
Look in here, Peyton. That's exactly what you look like.
Sorry, Daddy. Who are you most mad at? Dustin and I were taking bets.
I'm not mad at all.
Get over there with him, JD. Let me get a picture of y'all. Turn around. He died. Hayden. Hi, baby. Hayden. Hi, sugar.
Dustin, you gotta smile. That's a good one, huh? Be happy.
Okay, everybody can de-stress now.
I'm just gonna tell you that's the hardest
Secret ever.
He dressed the part,
Excited to see my little one.
played the role,
She has a purple shirt on.
but this wasn't your ordinary catcher. He's playing for one little girl only.
Tamika Clark, who is here today celebrating her 7th birthday.
After throwing out the first pitch for the Tigers, it happened.
What's going on, Ron? Happy birthday. Hey, I ain't seen my little ones in a long time, man. She didn't think she was gonna see me.
Staff Sergeant Tony Clark just returned from Egypt and wanted this homecoming on the day his daughter turned 7 to be one she'd never forget. The Clark family has shared many welcome homes and goodbyes over the 19 years Sergeant Clark has served his country. But this time, he's here for good. Clark is hoping to remain in the States until he retires 1 year from now, finally completing the Clark family roster. While it may not have been the birthday present she expected, Tamika knows she's leaving the ballpark with a gift that's priceless.
You left Grandpa.
He sent you a big present. Come here.
Let's go see what's in it.
Look. Yeah, you better open it up. Here, I'll hold your. You open it up.
Is it just a box?
Nope, it's a big, big present. Okay, just give me the scissors. I put them over there. Hold on. Good boy. What do you think it is?
No.
Should we open it up and see?
Yeah.
It's a desk.
It's not.
Okay, hold on. Okay, pull the flaps open. Pull these open. Going hard.
Daddy! Hi.
Hey!
Who's here?
Daddy!
Hey, buddy!
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
I set my.
They are always so special, the reunion of those who serve with their loved ones back home.
And this weekend, more emotions when friends and family gathered for the homecoming in St. Paul. And Fox 9's Tim Blotz was there.
It does feel like forever.
On a tarmac full of signs, there is one that needs no explanation.
My husband Brad's about to come home from his deployment, and I promised him that when he landed that I would make sure the second he was here he knew if he had a son or a daughter.
He's been waiting since June to find out.
When he left, I didn't even look pregnant.
It all makes the wait painful, yet gloriously satisfying, because it all comes down to this. And this.
It's a boy!
Oh, I love you.
Feels unbelievable. I've been waiting a long time to hear about this.
I'm so proud of him. So proud of him.
Who's here? Who is that? Who is that? Mama, who is that? Oh, she's peeing everywhere. Mama, who is that? Baby. Oh. Mama, who is that? Is Daddy home? Yeah, she peed everywhere. Oh, BB. Oh. She's so happy. Oh, Mama. Your daddy's home.
Don't pee on me.
Oh. She's so happy.
Did you go clothes shopping already?
After 5 months overseas, Army Sergeant Jonathan Duncan is finally reunited with his family and holding his 7th child, 4-month-old Riker, for the first time. His wife was pregnant when he left, and he wasn't able to come home for his son's birth.
It's going to take some adjusting for him to figure out who I am. Different face feeding him. But yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Just moments before this reunion that brought tears to onlookers, Amanda Duncan had her 7 kids lined up at Charlotte Douglas Airport, American flags in hand, ready to greet who they thought was one of their dad's friends returning home.
How are you?
Good.
Been the man of the house?
Yes, sir.
All right.
The emotions of seeing their dad home safe after his 2nd deployment were overwhelming.
It's been tough. It's been really tough, but never thought I'd make it home.
Now the Duncan family has plans to spend some quality time together.
Going to the beach.
You can see more of that heartwarming reunion on our website.
We had some regional visit team coming in. We had a plan for the whole situation with Tim to surprise Carol, and Carol hasn't known. How great would it be to do a big surprise at the store?
And then we got one more speaker. He's been walking our back rooms while Chad's been walking the sales floor. So they're at DST. He's at DST. Let me go grab him real quick, right?
I was so happy. I like right when I saw his face, it's just priceless.
It is a great feeling to be home. I'm glad to be with my wife, with all of my family that came to meet us here, to be part of the surprise. It was such a wonderful feeling to be home and with all of them.
At Walmart, we act like our employees are family. We have a lot of long-term associates in the building, and we want to have associates stay with the company.
Well, I can't thank my Walmart family enough for making this happen, for all their support, and from my store manager, regional, everybody who helped me through this process, with this very hard process. Thank you very much.
It was supposed to be just a routine softball game on a Monday night.
But it turned out to be anything but routine. A little girl gets to spend some time with her military hero, her dad. Rob is joining us for this surprise reunion. Rob?
Yeah, well, tell me, Mary, time was tight for Sergeant Charles Gatto. He was on a very short schedule, but his mission held great rewards in the end. He traveled for 3 days to surprise his little girl at her softball game on the west side.
Go, Chloe Gatto looks forward to her softball games, but little did she know this game was going to be extra special. Waiting in the wings, out of sight, was Chief Petty Officer Charles Gatto, or better known to her as Dad. On the field, she gets a pep talk from one of the coaches before she goes up to bat. But wait a minute, the pitcher is unusually tall, and he has on a military uniform. That's no pitcher. It's the moment Officer Gatto has been waiting for. A moment that took 3 days of travel from the Persian Gulf.
It's a long, long trip, but well worth it.
A couple of days both Chloe and Gatto's wife will gladly take.
Right, 2 days. Sorry.
And Gatto realizes he's one of the lucky ones.
There's a lot of guys that I serve with that are still over there.
Let's go, Streamline.
I get to do this now, and then they have to wait.
Spend an evening at the ballpark with his favorite two ladies.
Well, Chief Petty Officer Gatto ships out bright and early Wednesday morning. The good news is this deployment to South America will only last 2 months. Tom and Mary?
Surprise. Here he is, back for a short break from his deployment in Afghanistan to surprise his family, Sergeant Mark Foster.
What a dramatic moment this is. Moments ago, the surprise. A touching reunion down in the field. Sergeant Mark Foster, the 101st Airborne Division, recently deployed in Afghanistan, reunited with his wife, Jody.